Good morning, everybody. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. I hope that this video works out. I swear, this is my third or fourth time filming this, and I feel like I'm going insane. The first time I started recording, except just kidding, no, I wasn't. I wasn't recording. I thought I had hit the start button, didn't. So for like an hour, just talking to myself, but like actually talking to myself. Then part two, I go to put everything in editing. Where's the sound, Martha? Not here, not where it should be. Yeah, you guessed it. Microphones died. So here we are, take number 3. So hopefully this one works. So if you see me frantically like looking around at any point, it's because I'm checking everything to make sure it's recording. Because if I have to do this one more time, all bets are off. It's just not happening. It wasn't meant to be. You know what it is? It's because I wore a brown shirt today instead of a black mock neck. I bet you that's what it is. 110%. I'm convinced. Okay, let's go through this one more time, shall we? Okie dokie. So here we are again. A couple of things that I wanted to go through. I did notice that this $15.93 seems to be what it is now. This seems to be the one that it's like constantly reverting to. It does, I have noticed, it varies by a couple cents. So like this one is randomly 53 cents and this one's 55. Weird, but okay, whatever. But I'm still gonna leave this at the 1500 because I don't know. It just feels a little less ugly because I don't know what this looks chaotic, doesn't it? For savings, still the 50-50. You know what? I didn't do this in the last ones. I want to look into how much I actually have in savings. Oh, okay. So $311.86. That's not great. I think before I liquidated it for the Taylor Swift That Never Happened debacle, I think it was originally at like 800 and something. So we're just working on building it back up. And by we, I mean I. I don't know why I keep saying like, oh, we need to do this, so we need to do that. Like, it's me. I think I keep making it like a group thing so that way it feels less like, I feel like it's a blame shift. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, oh, I didn't do that. We did that. You know what I mean? Just something I've noticed recently. Enough psychological babble. Let's get into this. So rent is still the same. Mobile, my cell phone, my tele device. This is so high because I had totally forgotten that I got the day pass things for when I went overseas. It was, I think it was like $10 a day or something like that in order to use my cell phone. That ended up being a total of like $70. So that's why this one is so high. Totally forgot about that. Garbage, still the same. Internet, 90. Something fun that really happened with this. Some good news, good financial news. They had like a deal to try it for 30 days, and then if you don't like it, cancel, no questions asked, whatever. Well, we did it. It sucked. It was the worst. I don't know what we were thinking, but of course, tried to cancel it, and they were like, no, sorry, you have to give us a call. People like me who are phone anxious and don't like to do any phone calls will just be like, well, I guess I'll just pay that $160 a month now. No. Little do they know, I am now a money pincher. Every single dime, dollar, penny is accounted for. So gave them a little ring. I said, I want to cancel. I want to quit the bank. I think they thought that we actually wanted to cancel like the entire package. And so they gave us a deal and they're like, oh, well, actually, we see that you've been with us like a really long time. So actually, you know what we can do? We can give you this little 1-year promotional thing. And now your bill's only going to be $75 a month. And I said, I suppose that we'll have to reevaluate in a year then. So that's a little good news. Insurance is still the same. The gas is still on credit, but it's ended this month. I think I already got the bill too. It was like $14 or something like that. So really breaking the bank. Electricity is $242, of course, these freaking summer months. But you know what? I went on this rant the last 2 times as well. And every time I think about it, it makes me madder. We have been sweating this year. I like Arctic tundra, cooling system. I like to sleep in 68-degree temperature. It's the perfect temperature. It's scientifically backed. Look it up. We can do 75. 75 has been making me a sweaty Betty, which makes me more irritable because you know that Snickers commercial where they're like, you're not you when you're hungry. No, you're not you when you're hot and sweaty. However, to save money, we were all willing to do it. It will be like a sauna. Tell me why I get the bill and it's $242.99. That is so much money. But let me check this actually. Last year, I really wanted to try to keep track of my finances, but like I just wasn't consistent at it. Oh, okay. Did you see my face? I was like $230 and that was at like keeping it at 71. Are you freaking kidding me? Ooh, I was about to go off, but if you notice here, it says projected. Let me see. My God, I was eating out every other day. Oh, last year it was $363.01. Well, excuse me. I guess I have no choice but to eat crow. I should have looked that up earlier because now comparing it, that's fine. Oh, my bad. Just kidding. Moving on. Everything else is the same. These last ones are all the same. Groceries did really well. We're $30 roughly under budget. Beautiful. Miscellaneous went a little wild. It was a little naughty. You know, we'll get into that in a second. So $97 for Amex, $135 for Apple, $335 for Discover, and the water heater, $500. The expense tracker. So I had an eye exam. We'll just start right at the top. Oh, that's another thing that was like amazing that I forgot to tell you about. I had an eye exam. I don't have to worry about getting a new prescription and new frames and all that stuff if I don't want to. I can keep my current one because it's really not that much of a difference. So I didn't have to pay for glasses, and usually those are like what, $200 depending like on what your frames can be. And then the second one was Experian. I forgot that I pay the yearly subscription or whatever for Experian so that way I can like lock my credit report. I don't know, I like the idea of like being able to lock it and unlock it right there without having to like call them. Spoke about this before. Don't like to make calls. If I have to be on the phone, I want to cry. Is that worth $99 a year? I don't know. So I think I might just cancel that and then just call them and lock it. But I don't know. I went to Jersey Mike's. Had to be done. It didn't have to be done. I chose to. I wanted to. But me and my mom went to Jersey Mike's. Me and my mom. She was singing her beautiful siren song at me while we were out and about bopping around town. And I just couldn't say no. That's a lie. I could have said no. I didn't want to say no, so I didn't. Venmo. I got suckered in. The coworker said, hey, you want to get Starbucks? DoorDash is haunting me from another life. I swear it's taking revenge because I deleted it and now it won't leave me alone. It tries to get me through other people. And it got me. It did work. It did work. Moral of the story is I'm a weak bitch. And then next is the hotel. We're going, I have a concert for the Marias sometime in August. I think it's the end of August, mid-August. I can't remember, but it's quite far away. We decided to buy a hotel room. It's me and 4 other people. Beautiful hotel. You guys, wait until I show it to you and tell you about it. Beautiful. I'm so excited. And then if we come over here, okay, I was talking about this in the other ones, but for this spending breakdown, I don't use this anymore. It really served its purpose in the beginning of my journey because I was really curious where all my money was going, right? So I need to figure out something to do with this section. I mean, I don't really want to delete it because I feel like then it kind of throws off the balance here. But I think it was it my girl Starlet? I bet it was. It was. They had recommended that maybe I do a column where I kind of do like the like a monthly tracking, basically a simplified version of my other scheduled with all the interest and stuff like that. Just kind of like to keep track of the monthly amount of like total that I owe, you know what I mean? Like an overall version. And I think that's a great idea. So I'm thinking maybe something like that, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments below if you have any ideas. But yeah, I think that's everything in here. So let us check out the scheduled with our new water heater. Look at her. She's already going down a lot. Love to see it. Discover went up a little bit. I messed up on that one. I accidentally chose my Discover card for, what's it called? Amazon? Whoopsie. So I thought I had locked it. I didn't. But yeah, so I have to pay the rest of this off to get that back down to its prior amount. Apple's going down. She's doing great. Amex is still going down. I know it doesn't look like it, but that's because I just did a grocery run the other day and haven't paid the grocery part off yet. But yeah, that's it. I swear I can't catch a break today. I don't know what the hell is going on. Everything's dying. I'm dying. It's dying. I don't understand. But apparently everything's chaotic today. My camera just died, so I'm hoping most of that recorded, because if it didn't... Anyway, breakdown aside, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. It's like the saddest goodbye I've ever said.